Hello, this is Jason Clement, Technical Sales Manager at Isonas, and welcome to the Certification Training Module. This module is Rights and Permissions. Our course objectives cover the three basics for providing access in the Isonas system, understand what a permission is in the system, and review in DB-Admin the permissions screen and how to create permissions. So once again, providing access. Keep these things in mind when creating these items in DB Crystal. Who will have access, when will they have access, and where will they have access. These three items combine into permissions, which are the basis for providing access to the Isonas system. We've created the who, the when, and the where now, and we're getting into permissions. So what is a permission? A permission brings the who, when, and where all together and assigns rights to those people. Under the Rights tab, we also have scheduled events and permission groups. Scheduled events are one-time events that can easily be scheduled without complex configuration. Permission groups can be thought of as an extended holidays and can change permissions for long periods of time. Please refer to your manual as that is beyond the scope of this module. In DB-Admin, let's jump to our permissions icon. So we can see our permissions here. We've got our people groups, we have our shifts, and we have our doors and our door groups. We might as well just click on the tab here to bring it to door groups, as we don't want to assign permissions to individual doors. If we need to include I/O profiles, we can do that here. That's an advanced topic for further modules. On the right hand side, we can see what is the permission. Is it going to be a normal permission, an unlock automatic, or an unlock badge? For the unlock badge, for those of you familiar with access control, we would call this a snow day. So basically, if nobody reads in and first thing in the morning when that schedule starts, then the unlock schedule will not go into effect until somebody reads their card. And also lockdown. So the permission applies to both a local and host only, or local only. Typically, you'll just leave this at local host for a majority of installations. And here we can set up dual authorization based on schedules. So during the day, it may be okay for somebody to just have one credential, but after hours, we want dual credentials to provide access to the building. Our different compile methods are down here. A full compile method compiles the whole database and sends it out. An incremental compiles the whole database, but will only send needed updates. A partial will only compile and send info for the selected door or door group. There are some limitations for a partial compile. Please refer to the manual if using this. Resend does not compile, but sends the most recent compile to the selected door or the door group. Typically, you'll use either a full or an incremental. So now let's go ahead and create some permissions. We'll leave our permission door mode into normal for right now, and we'll start with our managers. Our managers have 24/7 access 7 days a week, so we'll go ahead and pick the appropriate shift. And we'll click on our manager's door group and click insert permission. And then we'll just move on down the line. So we'll choose our office employees who have access Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Choose our office door group and insert permission. And then go to our warehouse employees, again Monday through Friday. Choose our warehouse door group and insert permission. To do our auto unlocks for our doors, we'll go ahead and change the permission door mode to unlocked automatic. Notice that our people groups disappear. We'll choose our door unlock shift, and we'll choose the individual doors. So we're going to go ahead and say office door 2 needs to unlock, and warehouse door 2 needs to unlock. Now that we've got the permissions set, we just need to compile them and send them out to the Isonas devices. So in this case, we'll do a full compile since everything is new in the system. And we can see our compile is complete. Everything has been sent out on the CSUPs, and we're good to go. I can see now my IP bridge that both of those doors are unlocked, our office door 2 and warehouse door number 2. And we'll just go ahead and switch over to the monitor application and test out some of these card reads. So we'll pick Anders, who is in the warehouse. As we can see, Anders is a warehouse employee, so he has access to warehouse door number 1. And when he tried to read his card at office door number 1, it was rejected. And of course, everybody has access to the cafeteria door, so he was allowed access in there. And we can see Jan was in our manager's group, so he has access to the warehouse door, the cafeteria door, and the office door, just as we had programmed. On our monitor here for the doors, we can see that office door number 2 and warehouse door number 2 are both unlocked. From here, we could also do an admit, and we could unlock the door and lock it down from the system monitor as well. We'll go over the system monitor in another module. So let's close out of the DB Monitor program. We've set our permissions. Now we want to do a scheduled unlock. So we'll go up to rights and we'll do a scheduled event. We need to insert a new event. And what's this description? Maybe we're having a open house for people to come in and view our plant, etc. So it's going to be a typical unlock schedule. We're going to select a door group. We're going to unlock all the doors for this event. So we'll go ahead and just leave the manager's door group selected. What is the event date? We'll do June 1st of 2015. And the event time. So it's going to go ahead and start at 6 o'clock, which would be 1800. And it's going to run to 8 p.m., which is 2000. Click OK. Click Close. Now that event is scheduled, and on that day, those doors will be unlocked for that specific time period. We don't have to go through and create a specific permission just for that time. Let's go back to our people icon and click on a person and go to our Review Permission button. So here we can see their group membership. This person is a member of the office employees group, and here we can see which doors that they have access to. So they have access to the cafeteria door and both office doors. And if we click on that door, it'll tell us the time frame that they have access to as well as when it's valid, normal, holiday, or both. So if we click Close and we take a look at one of the managers, we'll click Jan here and Review Permissions. We can see that the managers have access to all doors, and they have access to all doors 24/7. And let's review our course objectives. We again covered the 3 basics for providing access to the Isonas system. We reviewed what a permission is in our system. And we went into DB Admin, reviewed the permission screen, and went over creating some permissions. Thank you for attending this course, and we hope it was beneficial to you. Have a great day.